welcome to our channel.
Last week, remember I said you guys should drop topics you'd love me to talk about, and guess what? Someone dropped a topic and the person is right here with me. He's a photographer, a videographer, a filmmaker, I think, and his topic was finding passion. So introduce yourself, sir.
Hello guys, my name is Ehime, as you call me on this video, but I'm a content creator, photographer, videographer, filmmaker, I think. My brand name is One Filmmaker, and pretty much that's all.
Yes, that's all. So, talking about passion, for me, my definition is, I think passion is whatever I'll find doing without stress, or if I'm not paid to do it, or if it's the last thing I would love to do, something like that. Something I'll just do without thinking. I'll wake up in the morning and I want to do it. I don't know what passion is for me. I don't know if it's for you guys. So
I think passion, aside from when they say you have like one day to live, aside from spending time with your family or doing all this emotional stuff, that thing you run to do, some people would probably go and provide for some children that they've been planning to provide for. Some people basically just want what your heart is drawn to. Should I say services that your heart is drawn to? That's what I feel passion is.
So would you consider your photography as passion?
Well, photography is more of a skill for me, or working with the camera is more of a skill. My passion really is telling stories. Do you get? So artists, they sing their story. Some other artists, they draw. Some makeup artists, aside from VFX, I don't know what story they tell. But I mean, we have writers who tell their stories, but my way of telling my stories is using camera, through videos and pictures. So basically my passion is telling stories, basically,
So that means there could be, there could be passion, but there's a skill attached to passion.
Because for passion, I feel for like telling story, for instance, I cannot just say I want to tell a story if I don't find a way to tell my story. So my skill is like or what I used to tell my story, what I used to unleash my passion or live my dream. Do you get? So for, let's say, a singer, for instance, you can sing, but you have to find a genre that you sing in, or a kind of style that will just make you face your particular crowd. You get? So that's pretty much it. What's your own passion?
Let's say I'm still finding what my passion is. Basically, but there are some things I'm drawn to that I would do normally. I would do, yes.
Like what?
Like singing, like writing, and reading, and dancing. But
vlogging, guys.
Yes. Yes. I think it's talking. It's not really about me going on a video, but I love to talk to people. I love
blabbing too.
Shut up. Okay. I like talking to people, or I like being there for them. I like when people talk to me and they ask me questions and I'm able to provide answer, that kind of thing. I think it's basically talking. I think that will really push me to doing the YouTube thing. So, passion in itself, let's say, is a journey, because when I was little, I don't think I ever thought I would love writing.
Yeah.
I knew I could sing. It was in my family. Everybody was a singer. So I felt, at one point I would love singing. And at a very young age, I read books. But writing was, I don't know, it just came from nowhere. I could, maybe in 5 years' time, and I'll have passion for something else. I mean, I don't know.
I have one question. So, your passion, or some of the things you are drawn to right now, which is writing. Did you, or how do I put it now? Did it come as or how did you discover it was your passion, or at least, at what point did you realize you are drawn to this thing? Or what made you realize that, this thing that I'm doing, I really like it, I really like it?
Okay. I think what made me get into writing was I think a lot. So I always had something to say.
Yeah.
But most times in my teenage years I could not really say it the way I wanted to say it.
Okay.
I'll just probably just say it on a level that let everybody just a common ground for everybody.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say more. So then I started to write because that was like diary thing. Then I felt I will see myself write and I'll read what I'm writing. I'll be like, guy. You're like, no, guy. You're doing it. And I just took a liking to it. Then
from what I can get from what you're saying, you actually had to try it before you realize, oh, this was your thing.
Yes.
So which I feel like is a way for other people to find their passion.
Yes.
You just have to try it first.
Yeah. I think you have to really try everything. Anything come out as passion.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I can become a photographer, you know.
To try dancing, but it's obviously not a passion.
It's actually my passion. I like dancing. No. I'm not even no.
But you don't have to dance, so let's just move on.
I have to dance, guy. What's your problem?
You don't have to dance, but anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
So back to you say you should basically have to try everything to find one that sticks with you.
Yes. Or I don't know, just be
out there.
curious about things. If something interests you, try to know it.
So we can say passion is constantly evolving, yeah?
Yes.
You can always find passion at different points.
Yes.
But now let's talk career-wise now, yeah? Because most times, most people, their passions are interlocked with their career.
Yeah.
So for someone that's going to be professional in something that they're passionate about, how then do they keep evolving? Since, for instance, if you take writing up as a profession, how then would you, or at what point, would you now stop being a professional writer and chase a professional makeup artist dream that you discover something?
I think priorities. That's one.
Okay.
Then balance. So everything. Everything basically.
Jot things down.
Yes. That I'm writing now doesn't mean I want to be a professional writer. But it's something I could always I would want and I would love to have a certificate that yes, I'm a good writer. But I don't think it as this is my career, this is all I will do and everything. I don't want to have one career, that kind of thing. Too many things. I mean, I have multiple sort of
Multi-talented.
Exactly. So I think it's balance and priorities. Whatever you feel should get more of your time should get more of your time.
For me, I feel like I don't know if there should be like one encompassing passion. Because for me, for instance, my passion is telling stories. Tomorrow I could be a writer, I'm still telling stories. Next tomorrow I could be a singer, obviously not.
Yes, obviously not.
And tell stories. So I don't know if is it like your passion has to be like related somehow? Because you've gone from being a makeup artist to being a writer. So do you think they are supposed to be like interlocked? Whatever you're passionate about should be related in a way? Or do you think
it can relate it? You could always work out your passions together. Okay. But it doesn't necessarily have to be it has to be. If I get interested in makeup, I could write a book about makeup, and because I'm a writer, I can write about makeup and I got it. Okay. And I can sing about, I could write, I don't know. There's a way to let's say passion revolves around itself. There's no way two passion will not relate. Okay. That kind of thing.
It's always a meeting point.
Yes. So it's now if you will be willing to now merge both, or you just take both of them as separate.
So, and let me say something. Why I think some misconceptions are, I'm not sure. It's just what I feel. You know, some people misinterpret talent for passion. Though I think they are closely related. So, for example, I could be a talented singer, but I'm passionate about changing the world. Yeah. Do you understand? So the only meeting point would be singing to change the world. Do you understand? So most of the people at home right now, or people that are watching this video, of course, if you are watching this video, you're either a subscriber or a fan, or you're really, really, really concerned about finding your passion. So I feel if you are talented about something, it doesn't necessarily or only have to be your passion. It could be what would lead you or what will help you interpret your own passion. Guys, in your pursuit of finding your passion, don't get it entangled with your talent. It could be different, it could be related, it could be an advanced part of your talent.
Speaking of empowerment, how has been your journey, your passion journey? How has it been with your parents?
Okay. Bro, because my passion is very, very interwoven with my business, it's been very slow. Because for me to interpret, the reason why it's been difficult is because the cost of transporting it, the cost of taking it from my head out there is very expensive. Camera, gears, system and all that. So it's been very limiting because sometimes I'll think of something that I'm really passionate about. I won't be able to create it because I don't have the means or the resources. So I don't know anyone whose talent was ever enough to get them to where they are. You definitely needed the hard work, which is inevitable basically. So sometimes pursuing your passion will be very difficult because one, finance or any other challenge, basically it's just a journey that you have to enjoy because the experience is what keeps you there. For me, pursuing my passion, going back to your question, pursuing my passion has been sluggish because of financial input, but because of how passionate I am about my passion, I always find a way around it. You get? I always find a way around it.
I would also like to say that in the journey of passion, you might not actually, some days you might not actually get to love your passion because of what it requires.
I feel like it's a journey that would definitely be very frustrating, tiring. You want to give up. You give up. You will give up. There was a post I made yesterday that I said, you like give up.
No motivational quotes for you.
Bro, you would actually give up, but you definitely find your way back. And don't just stay. If you say, okay, this is the point you're giving up. No, always find your way back because without that, I don't think you'll be happy, Sha. Because you're just working 9 to 5.
Yes, I think that's the thing about passion. Because when you're not doing it, it's like, guys, just do it. Just find something to do about this thing. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you loved it. That's what we have for today on Finding Passion. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Whatever, for joining in the conversation and giving your own opinions about it. And I would love you to drop more topics for me to talk about so that someday we could link up to talk about it like I did this good fellow. There's video showing on your screen. Please do well to watch it and leave your topic right there. So thank you, and next week be more fun. I do not want to let out the secret, so join me next week and see the fun.
There is no
Bye.